Hello, leaders. In this video, we look at business readiness as a strategic component of managing change. Change success depends on more than technical execution. It depends on how prepared the business is to adopt, operate, and sustain the change. We know that effective change management helps an organization transition from a current state to a future state to achieve anticipated benefits. Business readiness is the part of that work that evaluates how prepared leaders and teams are to accept and use the change. It enables successful change management because it tells us whether the organization can absorb the change without unacceptable disruption and whether the conditions are in place to achieve adoption. We look at readiness through 5 measures needed for success, each building on the one before it. Alignment occurs when people understand and agree on the change, its purpose, and what success looks like. With commitment, leaders demonstrate assurance and action by investing the time, money, and human capital required for success. Engagement is on track when stakeholders are willing, able, and available to participate productively in the change. Achievement reflects the level of completeness of the technical solution and the project team's readiness to share it with the business. Finally, enablement measures the business's progress in preparing to receive the change, including taking action to update structures, processes, and ways of working. Together, these categories help us understand where the business is ready, where it needs support, and how to direct change management efforts for the greatest impact. At its core, measuring readiness is about asking the right questions. Questions that reveal whether people understand the change, feel prepared for it, and have what they need to move forward. We gather those insights through interviews, targeted engagement activities, observation, assessments against program success criteria, and surveys or knowledge checks. These methods help us identify early resistance and adjust plans before issues grow. Let's look at what this looks like in practice. Maria, a director, is leading a major shift to a new technology platform that introduces customer self-service options for activities that previously required direct interaction with customer support. Throughout her day, she checks readiness simply by asking questions. In her morning stand-up, she asks her direct reports to explain how they are sharing the reasons for self-service and what success will look like to their teams. Later, in a working session, she verifies with process owners that they are validating new ways of working with impacted stakeholders, especially those who spend the most time on customer-facing tasks. During her afternoon check-in with supervisors, she asks for concerns or questions their teams are raising and confirms their readiness for the shift in how work will flow. At the end of the day, while reviewing user acceptance testing results, she asks the implementation team, "Is the solution stable enough for us to begin enabling the business?" and confirms that training and tools are available to support the business and customers on day one. Based on the answers she receives, Maria realizes that she needs a broader view of readiness. She turns to Jordan, her trusted right hand in helping teams navigate change, asking him to create 2 readiness surveys, one for managers, the other for end users. Jordan's manager survey includes questions such as, "Are you clear on why we're moving to self-service and what success looks like? Do you understand the workflow changes your team will need to make? How comfortable are you communicating the purpose and benefits of this change?" For end users, he focuses on awareness and confidence. "Do you understand why the organization is moving to self-service? Can you explain what will change in your day-to-day work? How confident are you with coaching customers on self-service? What support would help you feel prepared?" These assessments give Maria clear insight into alignment, engagement, and where resistance may be forming, allowing the team to respond early and support the organization's transition. We're almost done, so let's take a step back and recognize a broader truth. Measuring readiness isn't a one-time task, it's a necessity that occurs throughout the change cycle. Why is it important? Because readiness measurement ensures everyone understands what success looks like. It confirms all impacted stakeholders are included and validates the technical solution. Strong readiness strengthens engagement and lays the foundation for adoption. And what happens when we don't measure readiness? Resistance can go undetected. Stakeholders are engaged too late in the change cycle, and critical requirements may be missed, leading to delayed implementation, painful transitions, and a business that struggles or fails to adopt the change. And one final question, what is your role in measuring readiness? Begin by measuring and gaining alignment early. Set up a plan for monitoring readiness throughout the change, and promote transparency about what is complete and what remains. This involvement creates the conditions for confident teams and a successful transition. Thank you for joining us. When we measure readiness early and often, we reduce risk, strengthen adoption, and help our teams move into the future state with clarity and confidence.